With Amy K YouTube Live, and today I have some fun new things to show you. So I got my second pre-order from the new mini catalog. Demonstrators were allowed to start ordering from everything on the list pretty much. I think everything was pretty much there. And we were able to start ordering from it yesterday, which was December 1st. And of course, I overnighted my order because, I can't help myself and I have to do it. So I've got some goodies to show you, and thought it might be fun just to share them with you all before I start packing up all my catalogs, because my catalogs came today too. So, hey, ladies, thanks for hopping in, Danette and Carol, and I will try my best to keep an eye on the comments as well as show you all the good things, but you've probably already seen these before. This is the cover of the Sale-a-bration brochure and the cover of the new mini catalog, the January to June 2023. I can't actually show you the insides of these yet, but I can show you the outside, and you can get a little peek at what's on the inside, but you'll be getting lots of peeks at what's on the inside, so no need to spend time looking at that. All right. A couple things before we get going. Stampin' Up! Has updated the clearance rack, started on the 1st, which was yesterday. Hey, Pam, thanks for hopping in. So if you haven't seen the clearance rack, there are tons of really good deals out there. So go take a peek and get those things ordered. If you have questions, drop me an email, amy@stampwithamyk.com, or feel free to stop by my website, which is stampwithamyk.com, and you'll find links right over to the sale. So I see Elisa and Carol are here too, so yay, definitely. And then the last chance from the mini catalog that is retiring, which is the July to December 2022 mini catalog. Lots of things are retiring in there, lots of things on sale in there, so stop by and take a peek at all that. Again, the details are all on my blog, which is stampwithamyk.com. Okay, let's get started. So, lots of good things. So this is the first suite, which you probably guessed, seeing all the stuff that's here. So this one is sort of Valentine-y. Definitely not, you bought quite a few things yesterday. Yeah, there were some really good deals. So this isn't completely Valentine, but it's kind of a Valentine-y suite. I'll say that, because obviously there's a Happy Valentine's Day little sentiment in it, but it's definitely not just Valentine's Day. So this is one of the two-step stamping images. So we've got the heart here, and then the little heart. So these are the greenery, little flowers, little heart here, a little heart there, lots of little heart pieces. So it's a photopolymer stamp set. The leaves are connected together, so when you stamp the one image, it will cut them out both at the same time with the country bouquet. I don't even know how I said the name of it. Country bouquet stamp set. And then the hearts here too, the two that are connected, it will also punch out those two when you stamp them. It'll punch them out together. So the little outline heart does fit around the striped heart. So if you wanted to stamp them together, you can, but you certainly don't have to. But it's a cute little stamp set. And punch, again, it's called Country Bouquet for the stamp set, and it's the Country Bouquet punch. So Stampin' Up! Is starting to name their stamp sets and punches and dies the same thing, which makes it a lot easier for those of us like me that can't remember anything. Makes it a little easier for us. So in this suite, there's also some really pretty ribbon. It's one of the combo packs, and it's real red and burlap. And I will just hold it up here, kind of give you a little peek at it. This to me looks like crumb cake. I don't know if that's the exact color of it, but it's pretty close. And then we've got obviously real red. The real red's a little thin ribbon. The burlap one's a little bit wider. It still is very thin and easy to move and bend, so I think it's going to tie bows just fine. But it's a pretty little combo pack of ribbon that's also in that same suite. Oh, yeah, it's the St. Patrick's Day punch is pretty cute too. We'll get to that in a second. No worries. So, all right, there are 2 packs of Designer Series paper actually in this suite. This is the Country Gingham 6x6 Designer Series paper. The colors are Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, and Sweet Sorbet. So as you can see, it's different gingham patterns. So these are the Petal Pink ones. And then we have the Sweet Sorbet, which again, it's a 6x6 pack. Then when we flip it over, don't have to finagle. Yes, it is a punch that you don't have to mess around with. It stamps, punches, all. It's a really good setup this time. So backside of this, we've got the Balmy Blue and Mint Macaron in the ginghams, and then more Balmy Blue and Mint Macaron on the back of that. So there are basically 3 designs, 4 different colors, 3 different designs, but it's a pack of 6x6 paper, 48 sheets. So it's a cute little pack of paper, and I do love gingham. So, all right. The final thing in this suite is the Country Floral Lane 12x12 Designer Series paper pack. So again, the colors are very similar to what I just said. It's mint macaron, balmy blue, mossy meadow, petal pink, and sweet sorbet. So again, very similar, all the same colors, same ones that are in the ribbons. So this is one of the papers. Again, your balmy blue and mint macaron, a little bit of petal pink in there. Flipping it over, upside down, sweet sorbet hearts. This one actually coordinates with the punch, so you can cut paper into strips and then punch out. And again, you can just put the punch right underneath it, punch all 4 images all at once. So that's one of the nice little bonuses of the little grouped punch as well. So again, the punch will just punch all these images out all in one swing. All right, then we got stripes on the back. This one, we've got some pretty little flowers, pinks and greens and sweet sorbet. And I'm glad you're hopping in. Yeah, glad you're getting to take a peek too. There's lots of pretty new things coming. So thanks for joining. And again, I will try to keep up with the comments as best I can. If you have questions and I don't answer them, feel free to holler at me and a second time, and I'll try to catch you the second time around. So this one's got lots of little hearts on it and kind of a little, I don't know, argyle-ish type design. Hopefully you can see it on there. It's kind of hard to see because it's pretty muted. And then this paper, love the little bicycles on it. And again, I saw someone demonstrate a card with it where they basically just cut it up into strips and they use the different pieces, and it was a really cute little card. So stripes on the backside. Then we've got another one with flowers. The backside's got a whole bunch of little hearts on it, all petal pinks. And then we've got a little one. This is sort of what the stamped image in the stamp set looks like when you stamp it. Obviously, this is a miniaturized version of it, much smaller. The bicycles are really, really cute. That's probably my favorite piece in the whole paper, but it's really cute. And then it's like X's and O's and hearts, again, very muted on the back of this one. I'll hold it up for a second, so hopefully you can see it a little bit. And that's it for the suite. Again, it's the Country Floral Lane suite, I think is what they call it, but it's got the stamp set, punch, ribbon, 2 packs of paper, so it's a nice little suite. Oh, and there are some sequins, but I showed you those in the last video, so I didn't pull them out again. So there's some little self-adhesive sequins. Oh, Lord, it looks like we got let me see if I can get this person out of here. Let me put him in a timeout. So, okay. So, oh, thanks, Rosie, I appreciate that. Hopefully I put them in a timeout that'll make them go away. Good heavens, get a life. So, all right. So, yep, it's a great little suite of products. And the next one up is really cute. This is called Playing in the Rain, and it is Playing in the Rain stamp set and coordinating dies. Oh, thanks, Rosie. I do appreciate that. That helps me a lot. So, because I don't have anybody else here watching the video. It's just me trying to manage these fools that hop in and do things like that. So, all right. So we've got the Playing in the Rain stamp set, which has got some cute little critter images. I'll hold it up here for a second to hopefully get the glare off of it so you can see it. Some nice little sentiments in it, and then some coordinating dies. And the dies, the open ones, obviously cut out the stamped images. And there's a little, looks like a bridge, probably is what I'd call that, a little tree stump, some little grass images. There's some kite images that I'll show you in one second where those came from. So, hey, Linda, thanks for hopping in. All right, so again, this is the Playing in the Rain stamp set and Playing in the Rain dies. And then there's a cute little embossing folder, and hopefully you can see that if I hold it just right. It is the Raindrops embossing folder, so pretty appropriately named since it's raindrops all over it. I don't know what makes it easier, if it makes it easier to see it or not, if I put something under it, but it's a cute little embossing folder that coordinates with the little raindrop kind of look in the stamp set. And then there are these awesome little loose daisy embellishments. They're teeny tiny, and they're little, almost like sequins is the best thing I can say to describe them. They're fairly thin, but they'll make really cute little shaker cards. So, hey, ladies, thanks for hopping in. So I can't wait to play around with it a little bit and see what we can do with those little sequins. So The embossing folder is really cool. It's really cute. And it coordinates really nicely with everything else in the suite. So there's the Rain or Shine 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. And it's got Basic Black, Balmy Blue, Cajun Craze, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Melody, and Old Olive for colors in it. And this, I will try to kind of hold it up like this a little bit so you can see it. But it's got little shiny I'm sure, I know there's a word for it, but I can't remember the name of it. But it basically is like kind of a shiny little image that is on some of the papers in here. So that's why it's a specialty paper. So this is one. And then we've got flowers on the back of that one. It's really, really cute, Gail. You're going to have fun with it. So this one is kind of like a stormy day is what I would call it. It's got darker colors. Looks like a little rainy on the background, so it may be appropriate if you're, have send somebody a card for something a little bit sad. And then we've got the other side, which is flowers. So this side has some cute little critters on it playing in the rain. And I should get the dies back out because I know that some of these you can cut out with the dies, but I cannot remember which ones. So I'm not sure that any of them on this page you can cut out with the dies. I think they're all, I don't think that, well, maybe, nope, never mind. Not on this page. So the back of it has got little raindrops as well in fun colors. The stormy paper looks like vellum. It does, probably on the video it kind of does. It's definitely a paper though when you look at it in your hand. So then we've got little raindrops all over this one. And then the back side of it is kind of a splattery, almost water look, like somebody spilled water on the paper. And then this is the one that I think has got the coordinating dies that go with it. So this one, I don't think actually all of them it will. So this one, it cuts out the little fox, the little turtle will cut out this one, and then the little rabbit is that one. So it will cut out all of the little images in this particular paper, and I knew there was one of them. And actually, when I go and look, I think that I'll flip back in a second, but I think the first page, one of the umbrellas it cuts out too. And then we got stripes here. And then this one is kind of cool. It's got clouds that are kind of embossed look on the top. And then it's got the paper down, or the little flowers down the bottom. So the clouds match the paper and dies. Okay, all right. You're probably all right. Like I said, I haven't played around. I just tore everything open, so I'm just out. And I know we watched some presentations made with this stuff, but I can't remember exactly. I don't know. That's been like a few days ago, and I can barely remember what I had for lunch, much less, what I saw a while ago. So the little umbrella, definitely it cuts out that one. And then I was thinking that the kites is something, it cut out the kite, but maybe not. Maybe it's just designed as a standalone die. Anyhow, but it's a cute one. We'll definitely be playing with it, and I know I'll be showing you lots of things with this one because I love this suite as well. So, all right, so that is the Rain or Shine suite, I think is what that one's called, with the Playing in the Rain stamp set and all the coordinating little products with it. Got another fun one here that's lots of pretty floral images and lots of papers as well. So to start it off, we have got, this is a double stamp set suite. So this has got the Petal Park stamp set, which is photopolymer. And then it's got the Petal Park punch that coordinates with it. And obviously your stamped images that are grouped together here, you can stamp them and punch them with just one stamp, one punch. These are designed to layer together. And then we've got the greenery that's designed to layer together. And then there's a little leaf here that you can punch out with that leaf as well. And then there also are some little accessory pieces. So that is the Petal Park photopolymer stamp set and punch. And also in that same suite is the Sentimental Park stamp set and Sentimental Park dies. So this is the stamp set, and I'll hold it up for a second so you can kind of take a peek at the umbrellas of Dad's brand. All right, you have to have the umbrellas with your dad. Okay. But yeah, it's a cute little set, and definitely, yeah, you'll have fun using it. So, all right, Sentimental Park. Got lots of good sentiments in here again, some floral images, and then the flower images, the outline ones, cut out the stamped images, and then there is this one, and this one. There are three, not one. Three of them that are designed to cut around sentiments that also add like a floral border, and this one's just got a little stitched border on it. Lots of accessory dies in this one as well, so it's a pretty little stamp and die set, again called Sentimental Park. And then trying to scoot things over without having it all crash to the floor. So then we've got the Night of Navy border ribbon is what it's called. It's 3/8 inch wide. It's pretty and kind of satiny, and it looks like both sides are equally as nice on this one. So it's not one of those where when you flip it over, you aren't going to like it. So again, it's Night of Navy, and it's a nice soft ribbon, so it should be able to tie some pretty bows with that. And then we've got the adhesive backed milky dots, and I don't know if the colors aren't listed on here, and I don't remember them. I'm sure that as I go through the paper, I know that I'll be saying all the colors, just because that's how it goes. They coordinate all the colors. I'm assuming that's Night of Navy. Would guess that one might be pale papaya, maybe fresh freesia, and I don't know what the yellow is for sure. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. We'll find out when I go through the paper. So there are some little adhesive back dots that are also included in this suite. So, oh, thanks, Rosie. She's always on top of it and keeping me on track. So I don't know what I would do without her. So, all right. So we've got the Cane Weave 3D embossing folder, which is a really pretty one. And again, I can't wait to use this one on background. So this is what it looks like, the little kind of their mini design of it. And then this is what it looks like in your hand. So hopefully you can get a little bit of the texture on that one. And now we'll go to the paper, and like Rosie said, I'm sure all the colors I will be saying here in it. So this is the Regency Park 6x6 Designer Series paper pack, Balmy Blue, Mango Melody, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Shaded Spruce, and Sweet Sorbet. So those are the colors in it. Hey, Carol, thanks for hopping in. Glad you're here to check everything out. So we've got this one's got little floral prints on it. Backside has got blues. This has got blue florals, obviously. Again, it's a 6x6 pack. Ooh, I love the polka dots. Some additional florals here. Backside is that's that cane weave look. Obviously, this isn't an embossing folder. This is sort of what the design looks like, though. And then we've got more florals, stripes, more florals, polka dots, more florals, and I do love this one. Little blue, lots of pretty flowers on that one. Again, some more of that cane weave look. And then we've got the flowers on this one, more polka dots, blues, and then we got the little flowers with the shaded spruce behind them. And then we got pretty little flowers on that one, and more flowers on this one. And then the final one, more flowers. All right, so there we go. And also I have not had time really, because I just got my stuff like not long before I hopped on to go live. I don't know, I'm assuming that probably some of those dies will cut out some of the floral images in the paper. They usually coordinate them that way, so hopefully they will. So again, Regency Park 6x6 Designer Series paper. And then the final piece of this suite is the textured 12x12 shimmer paper, and this is Balmy Blue, Shaded Spruce, and White. And it's all obviously the same paper, but just 3 different colors of it. I don't even know how to describe it. It's definitely textured, and I don't know if you can hear the sound on it, but it's all, I don't know, kind of almost has a plastic feel to it. So it's definitely a different type of paper than I've ever seen Stampin' Up! Have before. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. Like I said, it'll probably make some nice, I'm guessing you can do like little pretty banners. I think you'd be able to die cut it, I'm assuming, since it's a paper, but we'll play around with it a little bit and see what we come up with. So. All right, it is definitely another must-have. It's really lots of pretty things. All right, next suite is this is the Greatest Journey stamp set. Whoops, it would be helpful if I showed you the actual dies and not the packaging, because that doesn't do you any good. And the Greatest Journey dies. So this is the stamp set. I'll hold it up for just a second. It's a photopolymer. And it's got some nice sentiments in it, some pretty floral images, love the trees, a little sun. And then it coordinates with this set of dies that actually, they're more silhouette kind of dies. There are a couple that are the open ones. This one will cut out the flowers. This one cuts out the trees, the one that's back here. So there are some that will cut out the stamped images, but a lot of these are designed just to be used as a silhouette, essentially. So if you have someone who loves the outdoors, or is, hiker, runner, biker, well, I think that's a mountain bike. I think it is. Or a motorcycle. I'm not sure. There's a little guy hiking, tent. So again, for anybody who loves the outdoors, this would be a great little set to get for them, or to make cards for them, I should say. So Again, this is called Greatest Journey. And then there is some twine that coordinates with it. I didn't pull it out of the pack, but it's Coastal Cabana. I believe that's Garden Green and maybe Mango Melody. I'll look as soon as we go through the paper. Oh, it says right here. Pumpkin pie is what it is. So it's not mango, it's pumpkin pie. So Coastal Cabana, Garden Green, and pumpkin pie. So we've got some twine. So, hey, thanks for hopping in. Glad that you're here. And then also in this suite is the enamel sticker icons. So this will be kind of fun. Again, just sort of some outdoor images. They're all black and white, and they're in enamel. They are fairly flat. I mean, they're not completely flat, but fairly flat and definitely mailable. So, yep, great cards for men, Gail. You are definitely right. So there are 64 of these in a package, so there are quite a few of them. And like I said, just kind of cool little enamel dots, sticker icons is what they're called. So this suite also has some paper in it. It's called Enjoy the Journey, and it's 12 by 12 paper. And the colors are Coastal Cabana, Garden Green, Highland Heather, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Polished Pink, Pumpkin Pie, and Starry Sky. So lots of words there. All right. So we'll start off with the first one. Again, just the kind of the mountain scene, horizon type look. Enamel stickers look cool. I don't know that I've ever seen Stampin' Up! Make anything like that before either. So they are kind of cool. I can't wait to play around with them. So backside of this looks like it was drawn with a marker to me. I don't know. A little chevron-y type pattern. And then we've got a similar design here in the purples and blues and greens, which is really pretty. On the backside of it, Starry Sky is what that looks like to me. And then how cool is this? So we've got the shades of reds, pinks, oranges here, and then it's the matching pattern with the green in it. So that's a very cool paper. Again, this would be really easy, designed to work easily with those dies. So again, remember we got all these kind of outliney dies, which would be perfect to put silhouettes over the top of these cool papers. So backside of this one is kind of that herringbone type look. I think it's herringbone that's called. So don't quote me on the patterns, and I know that I'm usually wrong on them, and I usually get corrected like 25 times, and I apologize profusely, but I don't know the names of patterns very well. So this one is kind of cool. It looks like clouds to me on this side, and then this side almost looks like water. Like an ocean kind of look. I'm not sure if that was what it was intended to be, but that's what it looks like to me. So, hey, Deborah, thanks for hopping in. So. And then we've got some little triangles on this one. This one's kind of cool too. It looks like kind of, obviously a forest, like an evergreen tree type forest. And then the backside has just got shades of greens and a little bit of blue in it. And that's cool. I like that one. And then there's this one, which again is similar to the one that I showed you before that had the moon in it. But this one's got mountains on it. So that's very, very cool. Hey, Kayla, glad that you're hopping in. So again, this one's kind of just looks almost like fabric to me on the back of this one, but a little more muted design on that. So that's the Enjoy the Journey suite. And then there's one more big suite, and we're done with all those. Hang on, I got to wheel over to grab it because I have too much stuff. So this last one, if you have somebody who loves motorcycles, this one would be a great one. And yes, you do need that suite, Carol. So just get it all, and then you're not sad. That's always my theory on it, is just buy it, and then you won't be sad. So, all right. So this one is called Legendary Ride, and obviously it's motorcycles. So if you have somebody that loves motorcycles, there you go. Got some fun sentiments in it, some good designs. And there's a Father's Day one, it looks like, in here, or Dad's birthday maybe. But again, not only for dads, because I know that there are lots of ladies that like to ride as well. So we've got the Legendary Ride stamp set, and then there's a coordinating die set. Again, the open dies will cut out the stamped images, including this little one that cuts out the wrench here. And then there is like a build your own motorcycle thing in here. So this one, the wheels, the fenders. Are you impressed that I knew there were fenders? I crack myself up sometimes because I can't come up with the word flower, but fender comes out. So anyway, but yeah, definitely just some cool dies, and this will be a lot of fun to play with and put all sorts of different colors of motorcycles together. So I love that you can coordinate and make it be whatever color it needs to be, because I know everybody has their own color, their own motorcycle, that's into it. They're really into it usually. So, all right. So Legendary Ride is the name of that one. And then there are some cool accessories that go with this. These are the adhesive backed studs is what they're called. And they're silver and black is what they look like to me. I assume they're silver and black. It doesn't really say. Says there are 150 of them total. So little kind of diamondy shape circles and then little, I don't know, dashes. So, but again, these will be cool because it coordinates with the paper that's in this suite. And another embossing folder, which this one is called Metal Plate 3D Embossing Folder. So silver and black. Okay. All right. So I don't know what I said. Hopefully I said silver and black. I can't even remember. So this one is cool. Love that it's a little, I've seen some similar ones before, but they're usually a bigger little dash. I don't know the name. I'm sure that this has a name to it, this pattern. But I know it's in a lot of metal work. I've seen it before. Like toolboxes and stuff have this metal in it, and I don't know the name of it. But I've seen them before, and they've been bigger. I like that this one is a little bit smaller. So it's a doohickey. I like that. That works. So, and then there is a pack of Coordinating Designer Series paper. This is the Ready to Ride 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. It's basic black, basic gray, pumpkin pie, soft suede, and very vanilla. So diamond plate. I knew, and so, okay, because that makes total sense because, yeah, diamond is what it is. So, yes, you are right. Like I said, I'm just really bad at those things. Hey, Julie, thanks for hopping in from Australia. So this paper is also similar to the rainy day one, that it's just got kind of a shiny image to it. It's not all the pages are shiny, but one side of each one is. So obviously this is your basic gray and black. And then the back side has got your motorcycles on it, and the die will cut out, I think it's this one, or maybe this one. I don't know. I know we'll cut out one of those. So, and then we've got kind of the plaid look. This looks like, I don't know, an old diner or something to me. And then the back side of it has got all sorts of images of motorcycle related gear and such. So love the diamond plate embossing fold. It is a good one. And I like the color a lot in this. I love that it's got kind of the vanilla look in it. And then this one looks like little nuts almost, it looks like. Isn't that the name of those? Bolts and nuts. And anyway, so I think that's what that is. And then the back side, love that this one you can actually cut up into pieces and kind of use them as your card fronts and layers on your card fronts, depending on what you're going to do. So this one's kind of cool. Again, it's not perforated or anything, but definitely is one that you could cut up into however you would like to use it. You can cover a cardboard piece with tin foil, and oh, that would be awesome. And it's like, look like a silver foil. Yep, that would be cool, Melanie. So, all right, then we've got this one that's got the wrenches on it. Backside of it looks like it's got an old diner on it, a couple of old diners, so that's kind of a cool paper. And then this one looks like tire tracks to me. I don't know if that was, I'm assuming that it was intended to look like tire tracks, but I don't know if that's what it looks like when I look at it. And then backside has got that diamond plate on it. And then this one's kind of cool. It's got the roses on it, and the background of it is actually the shiny part, and the roses are the little bit more muted or dull on it. And then the backside, again, just a good soft suede and black and all sorts of road signs. So that's a cool suite. It's called Ready to Ride. And again, it's got the paper, embossing folder, embellishments. What else is in there? Stamp set, dies. So it's another good one. All right, let me grab the next stack of things here. Now we're going into the bundles. So this is the Marigold Moments bundle. This one is a photopolymer stamp set. It's got a Mother's Day sentiment in it. You have a heart of gold and a thank you. The images are bigger, definitely, than what they appear on the front. So it's a little bit bigger. It's two-step stamping, so you can stamp the darker, more solid image and then layer over the top of it the more lined image. And then we've got dies that are the Marigold Moments dies, and they will cut out obviously, again, your outline dies will cut out the stamped pieces. There's a little scalloped border, a little layering piece, so you can actually make your own little marigold. If you don't want to stamp it, you can die cut it, and then there's a stem to die cut as well. Marigold Moments. Around the Bend is the name of this one. And actually, when you look in the catalog, keep an eye out for a couple of the stamp sets actually say photopolymer as well as cling on them, so that's kind of cool. And I clearly was not paying attention because this is one of the sets that I would have gotten in photopolymer if I had paid attention. I am actually going to exchange it and get the photopolymer stamp set. But this is called Around the Bend. And it's obviously got some little bendy lines in it. And the images are larger in this one than they appear. So let me flip over. So again, this is the cling mount version, but there is a photopolymer version of it as well. So if you prefer that. There are 4 stamp sets in the catalog that are both cling and photopolymer. And I will try to remember to point them all out as we go through this. So there are coordinating dies here as well, and these are Around the Bend dies, and they're designed to die cut around the images that you've stamped here. So we've got the little curvy line here that this one will cut around, and then there are lots of accessory pieces, flowers. I love this one. That's really pretty with the kind of greenery images on it. All right, again, Around the Bend is the name of that one, and this one is photopolymer and cling, so you can take your pick on which one you would prefer. Then we have got Beautiful Thistle. This is a cling mount stamp set. I'll hold on to it for a second and let you take a peek at the sentiments on it. Hopefully you can see them without a glare on it. Lighting is always weird and hard in videos, so got this one. And then there are the Beautiful Thistle dies. So again, you got your outline dies that will cut out your stamped pieces, and then it's like a build your own little flower. And I think this would be the thistle. Yeah, this is the very top of the thistle, so I've got it all upside down, and then this one would layer over the top of that, and then there's a stem piece. So definitely a cool stamp and die set. Again, it's a bundle. And then we have Brushed Bouquet, and it is photopolymer, and it is one of those, that's the 2-step stamping. So again, just designed to stamp and layer on top of each other. And we've got some dies that are the Brushed Bouquet dies. And I love these. I can't wait to start die cutting some of those flowers. So these are the ones that actually cut and emboss at the same time. And there's a little greenery piece that does. And then you have your open dies in here that will cut out anything that you've stamped as well. So Brushed Bouquet is the name of that one. And then we have Lighting the Way. And this is another one of those stamp sets that you can get in either photopolymer. It's a Scottish thistle. It's pretty. I don't know. I didn't realize there was more than one kind. I thought thistles were thistles, but it's very pretty. So this one is photopolymer and cling as well. And this one I just happened to get in photopolymer because clearly when I was ordering yesterday morning at 5 a.m., I was not quite wide awake. And yes, this one I actually did. I wanted this in photopolymer as well because I love to be able to do the stamping and see where I'm putting things. So all right, well, I'm glad you're liking the products. So their designer paper and stamps are definitely very good quality, so I'm glad you're liking them as well. All right, so this is photopolymer or cling. Again, you can get it either one, whatever one is your favorite. And then we've got Lighting the Way dies. And how cool is that lantern? So the lantern here, you can just basically stamp this in a yellow or something like that, die cut a lantern and put it over the top of it, and you've got your little lantern all lit up and ready to go. Love all the little bug images in here. These are designed to layer together. So hey, Barbara, no worries. Glad that you are here and catching. You didn't, well, I don't know. You've missed about half the stuff. So I bought a lot, so we still got a lot to go through. All right, lots of little bees and bugs and lightning bugs and all that sort of thing. So it's a cute little die set, again, called Lighting the Way, photopolymer stamp set and cling stamp set, and then the coordinating dies. So you ordered this. Yeah, it's a good one. If you didn't order it, just get it, Carol. All right. And then we have got another stack here of bundles. So this is the Love for You stamp set. This one is a photopolymer, and it's got some pretty floral images to stamp. Again, 2-step stamping on this one. Lots of good sentiments, so I'll let you take a second to look at that. And then we've got the coordinating Love for You dies. So again, these are nice ones that cut out the words. So they've got the thin words in here, or you can stamp and die cut the words. And there are dies that will cut out all your floral images as well. So it's a great little bundle. I love this one as well. This one is fun. Ooh, things are starting to tumble. Oh my. So this one is called Share a Milkshake, and it is a photopolymer stamp set. And it's really cute. I love the little, again, life is sweeter with you and to celebrate and, be my Valentine. So this could be Valentine's, birthdays, whatever you want it to be. Cute little ice cream images and milkshake images. And then the dies. These are the Share a Milkshake dies. Look at that one. this actually die cuts waffle cones. So, and I do love a good waffle cone. So that cuts the little waffle cones, and you can put the different pieces of ice cream on the top of it. Then there are your ice cream dishes and things that you can stamp and die cut. There are little hearts in here, little straw. So it's a cute little, oh, even the spoon. So it's a cute stamp and die set called Share a Milkshake. Then we have the Nested Birds stamp set. So this one is a cling mount. So we've got, again, just some pretty bird images, good sentiments in this one. I'll hold onto it for a second and try to get the glare off it as much as I can so you can read the sentiments on it. And then we've got the Nested Friends dies. The outline ones will cut out your stamped images. So we've got one that will cut out the nest, one that will cut out the branch and the bird. And then there are these layering pieces that you can die cut and use individually, use layering, add some little twigs and leaves in there. And then there are a little set of eggs as well. So it's a cute little die set and pretty little bird. Again, Nested Friends is the name of that one. The bird nest die is really cool. So, all right. Then we've got the Fragrant Flowers stamp set. This is another one of those that is available in photopolymer and cling. So again, take a peek in your catalog when you get it and make note of that if you prefer photopolymer over cling, which I usually do when they have sentiments in them in particular, just because I like to stamp those sometimes straight on the card front, and it's harder to do when it's a cling mount. So, and of course, I was not paying attention and I accidentally ordered it in cling. So this will be another one I'll be sending back and getting replaced and put in photopolymer. And then we have the Fragrant Flowers dies. And again, I love it when they put the sentiment dies in that coordinate with it. So bird is skinny. It is skinny. It's not a fluffy bird this time. So, and we've got the larger die cuts here that will cut out your two stamped images. These will cut out the friend and the love. And then we've got some accessory pieces here, some layering die cuts. So again, this is called Fragrant Flowers, and it's a stamp and die set. Why do I prefer photopolymer? It's mostly just because I can see through them and see where I'm stamping. The cling mount ones, if they don't get cut quite right, it's hard to tell what's what, you know, what you're stamping, whether it's straight. Photopolymer, I'm not going to say I always get them straight, but that's just why I prefer them, is I can see through them and hopefully get it stamped a little straighter. So. All right, so this is the Queen Bee stamp set. This is a cling mount one, and I got some sentiments in there, and the cool bee image. How pretty is that? And a little crown. There are flowers in here. This is one of the $1 million stamp sets, and of course I cannot remember whose stamp set it is, but it is one of them. There's a little border image, and then there are the Queen Bee dies that go with it. And I know she used this bee in her name. That's part of her stamping name, and I'm sure somebody will probably pop up with that, but I can't remember who it is. So there's some pretty accessory dies in here, the little wings in here. Those would be cool, cut out of vellum. And then we've got dies that obviously will cut out your stamped images, and then some accessory pieces, so it's a pretty little set. Didn't know they did, actually, this is the first catalog when they did it a long time ago, but apparently they're bringing it back. It's only 4 stamp sets in there, but I love that we get the choice and you can take which one you want. So go take a peek at and really look. I had to hunt for them to figure out which 4 they were, but they're definitely, Tammy at Be Creative Stamping. You may be right, Carol. I don't know. Like I said, I should have looked before I started, but of course I was too busy running around and excited to dig through everything. So, all right. So this is the Ginkgo branch, Laura Milligan. Yep. Okay. Achiever for Queen Bee. Yep. Okay. Because I feel like Laura has something about bees in the name of her business. Anyway, I don't know. All right. So this is the Ginkgo branch stamp set bundle. Obviously, Ginkgo images, and then there's some pretty little sentiments that go with it. So I'll try to hold it up a second and try to get the glare off of it so you can see the sentiments. And then we've got some dies that coordinate. This one's your sentiment die, and again, love it when they do that. And then we've got the ones that will cut out your stamped images, as well as some accessory or layering pieces if you want to do that. So again, this is the Ginkgo branch stamp set, cling mount. And then we've got a couple of, if I can get them over here, punch bundles. So this is the other one that is also available in photopolymer, and I was really kicking myself for not getting it in photopolymer because the sentiments in particular, I do like to have those in photopolymer so I can see where I'm stamping them. So this one is called Happy Labels, and it's Life is Better with You, going to be amazing parents. You've got the biggest heart. So anyway, lots of good little sentiments in here, fun little sentiment bundle. And then this is one of those punches. Of course, there's going to be a glare on it. It's called the Happy Labels Punch, and it's one that you can do 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, or 1 inch wide pieces of paper in it. And I'll try to get it. Hopefully you can see. I'm getting old enough, I have to move my glasses out of the way so I can see things close up. So hopefully you can see the edge of what the edges look like. It's almost like a ticket punch is what it looks like to me. But it's called Happy Labels, and it is a bundle. And then we have got the Lucky Clover stamp set bundle. It's been a minute since we've had a St. Patrick's Day stamp set. I feel like it's been like a really long time. Because I think we had one when I very first started 10 years ago, and I think it's been kind of that long since. But we've got a little Lucky Clover stamp set, so fun for St. Patrick's Day, birthdays in March, anything like that. We've got little the Clover Punch that coordinates with the Clover stamped image. And then we have the Easter Bunny photopolymer stamp set. So I know, yay for St. Patrick's Day. It's been a long time since we've had one, so I can't wait just to play with it. And we've got lots of papers with shades of green too, so it'll be definitely a fun one. So we've got the Easter Bunny photopolymer stamp set bundle, cute little bunnies, Easter sentiments, again, some more general sentiments, so it's a good one, general spring and Easter. And then the Bunny Punch. And I saw in the catalog, you'll see there are some cute little cards that have been made just with the Bunny Punch and that gingham paper that I showed you the very first suite. It's really cute. So cute little stamp set bundle called Easter Bunny. All right, next, I've just got a big stack of stamp sets now. So yes, Chocolate Bunny. And that was I remember when that one went away and how devastated everyone was with it. So, all right, so we've got the Spring Blessings photopolymer stamp set. Again, I love the font in this one. So I've got some good spring and birthday thank you sentiments and some cute little girls, bunnies. Again, just some nice spring images. So all right, so I'd rather be Stampin'. Okay, that makes sense. I knew she had something to do with bees, and I couldn't come up with her name. And anyway, so thank you to everybody. I knew somebody would know what it was. I just didn't. So, all right, got the Beside Me Cling stamp set. This one, again, a good one for Dad's Father's Day. So good sentiments in there, some fun images, lots of things with little kids. So. Okay, I'll try not to have my whole pile of stuff crash. It's definitely teetering. So this one is called Watercolor World, and it is a background stamp. It's a cling mount. And so it's a larger kind of background size. And that one, I know the woman that presented ours did a bunch of inking of different colors on it, so it was really cool. It turned out, it's a cool little stamp set. This one is called Ballet Beauty. So again, if you have dancers in your family, this will be a good one for that. Some good sentiments in it related to dancing. So that one's a cling mount stamp set as well. Oh, thanks, Rosie. I appreciate that. And it's a lot of fun showing off all the new toys. So, all right, we've got Friendly Gnomes. So, okay, I just have to have a moment of yay. Okay. I know it's really dorky, but I can't help it. I love the gnomes. I know there are people that do not love the gnomes, but I'm one that loves them. And the dies from the current mini catalog are carrying forward, and they do cut out these 3 little gnomes. So yay for that. So I'm very excited that the gnome dies will be around for a little while longer. And we've got some fun little spring gnomes. So again, some good ones for birthday, gnome, sweet gnome, spring is everywhere. So it's a cute set. I know somebody was looking for this last week and wanted me to share it, but I couldn't at that point because I didn't have it. But I have it now, so hopefully they're watching and can see it. So this is the Friendly Gnomes stamp set. This one is called Picturesque. It's one of those that's obviously you stamp like scenes with it. It's photopolymer, so glad for that. Dies cut out the guy. Yes, the dies do cut them out. So yay. I was pretty excited to see that. So I'm glad they brought back St. Patrick's Day as well. All right, so Picturesque is the name of this one. It is a standalone stamp set, but I think it will coordinate very nicely with the Enjoy the Journey, I think was the name of it, suite of products. So this is one that you can stamp scenes. So this kind of will fit right up into here. This will fit, I feel like maybe over the top of here. Anyway, so it's one of those that you can kind of layer and stamp together. So it's a cool stamp set and pretty. And I don't know, like I said, I'm envisioning my favorite die set with these stitched rectangles, stamping the image, and then cutting it with the stitched rectangles. So again, photopolymer on this one. And then I love this one as well. It's sea turtles. So this is one of them that is designed to be reversible images. So the turtle is designed to stamp, obviously, the detailed turtle, and then you flip it over and you can stamp the solid turtle on the back. So I don't know if you can see kind of in the case how they've done almost like a two-tone stamping in here of the images, but that's how they go together. So, and I love that. This one may not work quite as well depending on how exactly, yeah, it may, some of them work better than others, but the turtles, anything that's symmetric in my mind works very well. If you don't mind the not being symmetric, then the other ones work great too. But I do know that they're designed to stamp layered together, and they're very cool. So, okay, so it's not just me that loves the turtles. I do love them. So, all right. And then the last standalone stamp set is Occasionally Funny is the name of it. So it's again just got some fun little sentiments. I know your real age, good thing we're friends, and a happy birthday. You did it. You did it, graduate. You is smart now too. So, funny. Anyhow, so there's a congratulations. Now you have a reason to wake up every morning, and then it says every single morning. So, babies. So, and there's a happy anniversary, and this one says, cheers to more years of asking your spouse, what's the password again? Not that that happens at our house, but yes, all the time. All right, so Occasionally Funny, definitely some fun sentiments in there. A couple more things to show you from the mini catalog. This is one of the new host exclusive stamp sets, or I should say the new host exclusive stamp set in the mini catalog. It's frogs called At the Pond. It's got there's a dragonfly and your two little frogs and the log and the little cattails, water. So this is a cute little one. Lots of fun. Yeah, I'm glad. Yes, the turtles are awesome. So At the Pond is the name of this one. It's photopolymer, so you can stamp the images one on top of the other. It's cute. So this one is available, the host exclusive stamp sets in the mini catalog. You can start earning host exclusive products, which is this one and this pack of designer paper, with an order of $150 or greater. You start to earn Stampin' rewards, and you can cash the Stampin' rewards in to get these stamp sets, or this stamp set or this paper. And that's the only time you can get it is if you use Stampin' rewards. So anyhow, just something to think about because it's a cute little set. So we've got little At the Pond, little frogs. And then this big, huge pack, this is another one of those huge packs. It's 12 by 12, 48 sheets, and it's called Flowers and More. And it's got Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Orchid Oasis, Pale Papaya, Parakeet Party, Polished Pink, Shaded Spruce, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide is the colors in it. So lots and lots of colors. It's very bright, kind of rainbowy colors in this one. So it's a fun pack of paper. Again, 12 by 12. And it's a huge pack. It's 48 sheets. So it's like, I don't know, half an inch, 3/4 of an inch thick paper. It's a good one. So flowers. Backside has kind of got, almost looks like waves in the ocean or something in blue. So we've got more flowers. Backside has got your polka dots on it. I'm going to scoot these over a little bit so hopefully you can see it. We've got stripes, kind of a variety of colors. And then some, I don't know, floral images. I don't know what greenery images, whatever you want to call it. But it's not green, so I don't want to call it greenery. Then we've got lots of shades of reds and pinks in here. Backside is polka dots. I do love this one. This will make some great masculine cards. Gonna go broke and have to go back to work. I know. I know. It's a good catalog. So then we got polka dots on the back of that. Then we've got flowers on this one. Some kind of squiggly, I don't know, water-looking lines on this one. Got green on the background and some flowers. And we got little dashed lines. And then we got little tulip looking flowers. And some more of those kind of wavy lines. Some pretty flowers. Again, just lots of different floral images. Backside is greens. Then we got purple flowers on this one, Orchid Oasis probably, and Fresh Freesia. And then the backside is a little dash lines. And we got some greenery, more stripes, some flowers, and then the backside is more stripes. So again, that's one of the host exclusive items that you can get with your Stampin' Rewards when an order of yours or a party of yours goes over $150. All right, I'm trying to figure out, I'll probably better put that over here because everything's going to start crashing down if I continue to pile it on the table beside me. And I'm going to grab a quick drink while I pull the next section over. Apparently I've been talking a lot. So we have some new mini blending brushes, well, small blending brushes is what they're called, not mini. So they're like, I don't know, half the size maybe of the current blending brushes we have. And these will be fun to play with, and can't wait to get a whole set of these as well. So again, these are called small blending brushes, and they're in the new catalog. And with the blending brushes, you can definitely use the masks. These are called Loveliest Layers decorative masks. This one's got like little kind of dashed lines on it. It'll make kind of a plaid look when you use it. And then this one is actually flowers and leaves, and they're designed to layer one on top of the other. And I'll put them all together in a second, but it's hard to kind of envision what it'll look like. So this is your base flower. And then you would layer this one on the top of it. And then put your greenery, although I didn't play with it, so I'm not exactly sure. Greenery would probably go something, maybe I've got this the wrong way. That looks better. Then put your greenery on the top of the flower. And then there are some little pieces that go over the greenery as well that do kind of, oh, good heavens, Amy. This shouldn't be so hard. There we go. All right. Little ones that add a little bit of additional layering to your greenery images. So it's another new set of masks. And we've got, let me do the little accessories first. These are really cute. They are called Dragonfly Trinkets, and they're kind of hidden really well in the catalog. They're kind of up on, I'm trying to remember which page they're on. I know that the girls with the spring dresses on and the little spring sentiments, they're on the same page as that, and they're on the same, like the page opposite of the lantern. So if you find the lantern, you'll find these. Page 19. See, Rosie's always on it. So they're called Dragonfly Trinkets, and they're really cute. They're silver and kind of detailed and just sweet. And they'll work perfectly for the spring things, and I think they're going to be really great with the lanterns. So you get 20 of those in a little packet. Again, Dragonfly Trinkets. And then we have got, oh goodness, my sleeve caught a stack of things and it almost all went flying. These are the Enamel Dot Essentials, and I did not write down the colors, but I believe that is, Rosie may have to correct me on that one. So again, they're called Enamel Dot Essentials, and it looks like white, crumb cake, and Night of Navy, or Starry Sky. I'm not sure. I'm guessing Night of Navy, but I don't know that for sure. But they're pretty, and they're flat and self-adhesive, all three things that I love for card making. And then we've got the opaque adhesive back gems. So this is, it's kind of a big pack. So I'll turn it like this. And I'm guessing Gorgeous Grape, Sweet Sorbet, Fresh Freesia, and White would be my guess. And of course, they don't have names in there. It says there are 240 of them. Correct on the dots, Night of Navy, Crumb Cake, and White. Okay. And she'll let me know, I'm sure, on these as well. I appreciate it, Rosie. I'm glad you're there with the catalog and able to, keep me on track. So there are a couple packs of paper. So I'll start with the Like an Animal is what this is called. It's 12 by 12 specialty paper. The colors are Basic Gray, Early Espresso, Sahara Sand, and Soft Suede. And obviously there's gold and silver in it as well. So this one is kind of cool. Leopardy print, I think is what this is. So leopardy gold foil paper. And then the back side has got the kind of more muted animal tones in it. Gorgeous grape, melon, fresh Frisian white. I was wrong on the melon, so yep. They don't have the names on the packaging. Some of them they do, but they don't, unfortunately, on a lot of the little embellishments. They put them on the papers, but this one looks like giraffe to me. I think it's giraffe. Gold. And then the back side has got, again, your more neutral kind of shades of brown on the back. And alligator, crocodile, maybe is what this one is. Gold. Backside, again, your shades of brown. This one looks like zebra to me, and it is silver. So, and then, let's see, zebra in the kind of shades of gray. I don't know that this is an animal print. If it is, I am unfamiliar with it. But it's pretty, and it's silver. So hopefully you can get a good look at that. And then the backside is the shades of gray on it. And then this one, again, is kind of a leopardy print to me. I'm not sure that it's exactly leopard. I don't know. But animal print, silver. And then the backside is your grays and browns. So snakeskin maybe? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. You could be right. So, yeah, I don't know. Prints are not my thing. So show a picture of the dies in the packaging. Yep. It could be fish scale too. You could be right. It can be whatever we want it to be. How's that sound? So yeah, the ones that look like the half circle, maybe fish scale. I don't know. So if you think it's fish scale, I'm going to go with yes, it's fish scale. So, all right, let me see. I don't know if there's a side up or not on these, but I'll flip them all over. This is the Vellum Basics 12 by 12 paper. There are 2 sheets of each in here. So fish or mermaid, yeah, you're probably right. So, so got polka dots on it, and I don't know if there's truly, I think this would be the upside of it. It's a little bit brighter white on that. And then this one has got leaves on it. So these are pretty. This will make a nice background. And again, this is a little more muted on this side. And then we've got diagonal stripes. And then flip it over. And again, this is vellum with just a little bit of a white print on it. Set that aside. And then we've got a Memories and More card pack and a pack of cards and envelopes. These are Enjoy the Adventure. Memories and More cards and envelopes. There are envelopes in here, but I didn't want to wrestle them out, so they're just black and white designed envelopes. And then there are 2 different card bases in here. So there's one with the shades of blues and greens and one with the shades of oranges and pinks. And they have, hopefully you can see it, but it's a little kind of polka dot type pattern on the background of them. And then we've got the Memories and More card pack, and I'm not going to go through all of these, but just kind of flip through a little bit and you can see some of the designs on them. Oh, that flower is kind of cute. Designed, you can be writing on them. You can add them as backgrounds. And then back sides all have different things on them. So some cute little cards. Oh, that's sweet. I like that one. And they layer nicely on the card fronts. So picture. Yeah. It is a good idea, or cut it out of the catalog or whatever. So, yep, these layer nicely on the card front. So if you want quick and easy cards, the Memories and More card packs are definitely a good ones for that. So, and then there are the 4x6 cards as well that are in here that make nice little backgrounds with a little polka dotty. And then backside is a little bit different as well. So. All right. And then we've got some stickers in here. So there are a couple sheets of this one and then a couple of this one. Hold on. So again, you can use these as sentiments on a card if you like memory keeping and want to use them for that. Some of them are really good for that. So you can kind of use them for whatever you want. So, all right, set that aside. And then I think the last thing that I have is just a couple of the Sale-a-bration items that I wasn't able to get when I did my first order because they weren't available, but they are now. So this is a new stamp set. This is a photopolymer one. This is a $50 level stamp set, and it's called Thanks a Bunch. And obviously it's carrots, and you can make bunches of carrots with it. And it's got some fun little sentiments. Again, it's a photopolymer, so easy to stamp with and easy to see through for your 2-step stamping on it. And there is another pack of Designer Series paper called Favored Flowers 12 by 12 designer series paper. It's basic black, blackberry bliss, calypso coral, evening evergreen, fresh freesia, mossy meadow, and petal pink for the colors in it. So this one's got that really beautiful dark, the black background on it, which I do love on the backgrounds of the designer papers. These make, all you really need to do is cut them up, put a sentiment on it, and you've got your card all done. So this is one of the pages, and then flip it over. The back side has got, again, a little more of a neutral design, I guess is what I'd call it on the back. Then we've got flowers all over this one. Back side is got the purple. Then another one that's a lots of floral images on it. Backside is petal pink. This one, you've got your fresh freesia, I think is the color of that one, flowers on it. So yes, there are some really, really great new things coming. This one's got your shades of, I think it's blue and green. It almost looks blue, or maybe it's black. Maybe it's just green. So it's hard to tell because the colors are kind of all over on that one. And then we've got pretty roses. So I think it does go with that. I think you're right, Rosie. I think it goes with the fragrant flower stamp set bundle. So, and then we got some blackberry bliss on this one, and then more of the kind of cabbage rose type look. And then this one would make great masculine cards even. So, all right. So again, that's the Favored Flowers 12 by 12 designer series paper. This one will be available for free with orders of $50 or greater during Sale-a-bration. And I probably didn't say that, Sale-a-bration as well. This one will be available for free with orders of $50 or greater during Sale-a-bration, which will run from January 5th through February 28th. And then the last thing that I have is the Sale-a-bration Host exclusive stamp set. So this one is pretty. It's called Scenic Garden. It's one of those that if you like to color, you'll have fun doing this one. It is a cling mount stamp set. And again, it's one of those that you can stamp, color, and the card front's done. Just add a sentiment. And hey, good morning, Margaret. We're almost done, so you can catch the replay if you want to go back and take a peek at everything. So this is a Host exclusive for Sale-a-bration specifically. So this one is available for people who either place an order of $300 or greater themselves, which I may do that kind of a lot, or if you have a party and host it and the party sales are $300 or greater, that's US. I know every country is different. In the US, it's $300. So this is one that you will automatically get for free with any order or party of $300 or greater during Sale-a-bration only. So this is not one of the regular host ones. It's a specific to Sale-a-bration, and it does require a little higher level. So it's $300 level item. So that's all that I have. Phew, I made it through in just over an hour. I guess I went on a little longer than I thought I did. So thanks so much for joining me. I will plan to be back with an actual card project, hopefully made with something fun that I got today, next week, Tuesday at around 2 o'clock Eastern time on my YouTube channel. And then again, next week, Friday around 2 o'clock Eastern time, I'll plan to be back with another project. So until then, have a great weekend. Have a great week next week, and we'll chat with y'all soon. Again, don't forget, all these products will be available beginning January 5th with the new mini catalog and Sale-a-bration. If you would like to get them a little early, let me know, because you can get them as a demonstrator. We get to pre-order all this fun stuff. And so if you want to get your hands on it a little early, let me know, and I can help you to get signed up as a demonstrator too. So let me know if you have questions. Again, thanks for joining. Thanks for sitting and listening for so long. Have a great weekend, and we'll chat with you.